All right, good evening. I'm up second. My name is Pilla. I'm going to play you a mix of some covers and some of my own. Well, if I ever see the morning, oh, just like a lizard in the spring, well, I'm gonna run out in the meadow, oh, to catch the silence when it sings. I'm gonna force the serengeti, oh, to disappear into my eyes. When I hear your voices calling out, I'm gonna turn just inside out. And if I ever get to slumber, just like a mole deep in the ground, well, I won't be found. And deep in the dust forgotten gathered, I'll grow a diamond in my chest, and I'll make reflections as the moon shines on, turn to a villain as I rest. And if I ever get to slumber, oh, just like a mole deep in the ground, hell, I won't be found. And I know there is a hollow, and I need to fill it with a draft of all the words that I won't wait. And with a quiet whisper, I'll send the curse upon the day that never used the sun to see the light. I'm gonna float up to the ceiling, oh, and build a levee of the stars. And in my field of tired horses, oh, I'll build a freeway through this farce. And if I ever get that slumber, oh, I'll be that mole deep in the ground, and I won't be found. Thanks very much. Thank you. Can't see you, but thank you. You're lovely to me, yes you are. We travel together, we'll travel so far. Your tongue, it is wise, and there's dark in your eyes deep and blue. Well, you're lovely to me, yes you are. You've been out on the road with your craving for tar. You know what you need, yes, you're canny indeed and in name. And there's all I desire in your voice. I fear that I'm bold, but you leave me no choice. You know then to ask me to turn on my task would be. And you're a city that's pulling me still. You keep me from sleeping and strengthen my will. The gates may be strong, but they open for song I have heard. You're lovely to me, yes you are. You're the elusive chord of my battered guitar. You're hidden beneath veils that our look tends to fail and destroy. But you're lovely to me, yes you are. And I'll see you tonight in our old local bar. We're wed before dawn, and by morning it's one and the same. And the old ones in you, my love, they kept you to reason and sullied the dove. But how can they try to demystify you with words? Oh, how they try to demystify you with words. Thanks. It's called Waves and Tides. You're like sea waves and tides, salt water in your eyes. It's been too long, going about a day, wash it all, the floats away. So break some off for me. Peace is all I need. I'll see you in a bit, my love. I'll catch you in a bar sometime, when everything's okay and everything's fine. I'll see you in a bit, my love. I'll catch you in a bar sometime, when everything's okay and everything's fine. The waters lie way too high. Oh, for me, I'm always right. It's been far too long, going about a day, when I'm pushing all the floats away. Break some off for me. A peace is all I need. And I'll see you in a bit, my love. I'll catch you in a bar sometime, when everything's okay and everything's fine. I'll see you in a bit, my love. Catch you in a bar sometime, when everything's okay and everything's fine. See you in a bit, my love. I'll catch you in a bar sometime, when everything's okay and everything's fine. See you in a bit, my love. I'll catch you in a bar sometime when everything's okay and everything's fine. Thanks. Thank you. It's an old folk song by Richard Thompson. It's called Beeswing. Well, I was 90 when I came to town. They call it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. And I took a job in the steaming down on the Cauldron Street, and I fell in love with a laundry girl who was working next to me. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow away. She was a lost child, and she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. Oh, brown hair zigzag around her face, and a look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlights. There was animal in her eyes. She said, you're mine, oh, can't you see I'm not the factory kind? If you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine that I might crush her where she lay. She was a lost child, as she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. We busked around the market towns, we picked food down in Kent, and we could tinkle lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. And I said that we might settle down, get a few acres dug, fire burning in the hearth and babies on the rug. But she said, oh man, you foolish man, it surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you'll not on me as well. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow away. She was a lost child, as she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. Well, the last I heard, she was sleeping rough back on the Derby beat. White horse in her hip pocket and a wolf hound at her feet. And they say that she even married once a man named Romany Brown, but even a gypsy caravan was too much settling down. And they say that her flower is faded now, hard weather and hard booze, but maybe that's just the price you pay for the chains that you refuse. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than ever words could say. And if I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, well, I wouldn't want her any other way. Thanks very much. It's another one of my own. It's called Take the Boat in Style. if I live down below, I'll be happy for a stranger. Rolls in through my door, out of my walls, tapping on the bottle, I'm waiting, hoping for a way to pull on the strings, taking all sides at once. And all the foolish things I like, baby, ought to get you on side. Waiting on until I find, am I alone on this ride? Taking over the boat in style. Well, there's a sting in the salty air, taking the old way home. It's all in the hands, you see. You're riding on the hell is what you bring. Then all the foolish souls in the sea that I found can hang on or wait around. And all the foolish things I like, baby, ought to get you on side. Waiting on until I find there'll be more, maybe in time. When the mornings are out of my way, you'll be the one that I'll lay. When the decks are barely holding our weights, am I alone on this ride? Taking over the boat in style. Thank you very much. This song is from my most recent EP, and it's called Hollow Days. Maybe this is nothing you no longer see. So tight. Story of the day, son. So lay low and keep polite. It's wicked when you're younger, my love, but don't let it beat you away. Your northern sky will see you right, so don't leave that cold waiting. Moonlight waves on my old hollow days, so maybe I'll stay. Oh, maybe this is nothing, but I don't seem to hear you right. So fall in line and wait, son. It don't make your wrongs right. You're wicked in your tongue, and you know, oh, I'll be beast in a way. No northern sky will keep me dry when I'm making my own mistakes. And moonlight waves on my old hollow days, so maybe I'll stay. Don't you see no reason no more? You know I knew you before, and I've been acting a fool in so many ways. I don't want to give anymore, and I know I'll be wasting away. I can't breathe anymore. Though I'm on your side, no, I can't fight anymore. Don't you see what I tried to be? No, I can't be anymore. And I know what I owe to you, owe for you. I can't see anymore. So the days are my own to follow me down, but mind how you go, just come back around. Thanks very much. 2 short ones. Alright, so generally the songs they play are quite miserable, and this setting makes me want to do more of them. But I'm going to play a couple of covers that are like, oh, this one's relentlessly positive. Hope you like it. If I was a flower going wild and free, all I wanted you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree going tall and green, all I wanted you to shade me and be my leaves. 'Cause all I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and swim me like the sea. Well, if you were the river and the mountain's tall, the rumble of your water would be my call. If you were the winter, I know I'd be the snow, just as long as you were with me when the cold winds blow. 'Cause all I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and swim me like the sea. Well, if you were a wink, I'd be a nod. If you were a seed, well, I'd be a pod. If you were the floor, I'd want to be a rug. And if you were a kiss, I know I'd be a hug. 'Cause all I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and swim me like the sea. Well, if you were the wood, I'd be the fire. If you were the love, I'd be the desire. If you were a castle, I'd be your moat. And if you were an ocean, I'd learn to float. 'Cause all I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and swim me like the sea. Thanks very much. Actually, no, I'm going to finish off on one of my own, or a friend of mine. It's called Braid of Town, and it's about going travelling in your early 20s to find out what you want to be, and all those other cliches that come with travelling in your early 20s. When I lost my mind, I swear I met this bloke. And he told me lots of things, but just a few stick out. And he said, don't get yourself a job, no roof a day plans to. Just take a gamble and see what life has for you. Take your time and see the things you want to see. And I'm like, wow man, I think that sounds just like me, but it's not as easy as you're making out. And he said, no, but if you never try, you're never gonna find out. So, well, we went our separate ways. But he got me thinking about all the things I'd like to be. But but I've got it wrong before, and I can't think no more, and I can't focus right now on anything. So, well, I know a place in Breda Town. It's not quite Amsterdam, but man, it's done me proud. 'Cause I'm not quite the man that I know I used to be, but I quite like that, and I think it suits me. And while I'm writing this, I know it's getting on, and it's not long until I catch the bus from Dijon City Hall. And I need more herb and a stimulating view, and I just got chatting to some Dutch bird too. So I know I'm kinda quiet and I must seem strange, but I just like listening to all those things you're saying. And I wouldn't wanna lie or make you look a fool, 'cause I really like you and your friends are so cool. I know that I might take my time, but I'm just in a funny space in my mind. And sometimes it feels just a bit too much, but damn, I'm just so middle class. These little things just get me down. So I know a place in Breda Town. It's not quite Amsterdam, but man, it's done me proud. 'Cause I'm not quite the man that I know I used to be, but I quite like that, and I think it suits me. And I know a place in Breda Town. It's not quite Amsterdam, but man, it's done me proud. 'Cause I'm not quite the man that I know I used to be, but I quite like that, and I think it suits me fine.
Thanks very much for having me. Thank you, thank you.